Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Is It Juicy with your hosts. I'm MJ.
And I'm Amy, and this is episode 9 of Is It Juicy the podcast. Happy Monday, everybody.
Happy Monday, everyone. I have been truly, I don't know about you guys, but have you guys been listening to Ariana Grande's new album, Eternal Sunshine?
I, for one, have not heard it in full yet. So.
Not in full. I was just putting her on to a little bit of it. Actually, the first time I listened to it, when new albums come out, I listen to it in order and like one by one.
I like to do that too, so you can like experience it for what
the storytelling, if there is any.
Yeah.
And I didn't like it. I was like, no saves. But a couple of songs started to grow on me a little bit. Let me share them really quick if you don't mind. She hasn't listened to it yet, but I'm going to be sharing my favorites. Comment down below your
favorite song on the
there's
new
no
Ari
order.
album.
There is an order. I just haven't decided yet, but comment. I think I have 5 songs from the album. But if you
didn't like it, but then you loved it.
It started to grow on me, okay? These are the songs, if you haven't listened to it yet, that you need to write down and listen to. No particular order of my favorites, but by Eternal Sunshine, True Story, We Can't Be Friends, I Wish I Hated You, and I'm probably going to download, what's the one? The Boys Mine soon. But speaking of The Boys Mine, it was kind of hard for me to listen to it. I think a lot of people were talking about it because it was just like, obviously, if you know who she's probably talking about. But now that I can separate the song from who she's possibly talking about, allegedly, I think I might download it soon.
It kind of reminds me of the Doja Cat song, The Agora Hills.
How does that one go?
I want to show you off.
Oh, I didn't know that was a name of the song.
Agora Hills, it's called.
I know, but I didn't know that was the title.
Oh, yeah.
I want to show you
and it's about her boyfriend, and I don't really know the drama with him or why people don't like him, but they're like, it's hard to listen to knowing she's talking about her boyfriend. Do you know anything?
Was he conventionally not attractive?
I don't know what it is, or if he's like canceled or something.
I think that was the issue.
But it's a great song, and people are like, it's hard for me to think about that it's about him, kind of thing.
Yeah, like separating.
Yeah. But I love that song. I don't know the tea with him, so maybe that makes it even better to me. Mm-hmm. And then was that the song you were just playing for me?
Which one? Oh no, I didn't play it because I didn't have it downloaded because I didn't have.
I see.
I was just like, I didn't have the heart to download it.
It's called The Boys Mine. Okay, and so it is confirmed. It's about her current.
It's
partner.
not confirmed, but I mean,
one would assume.
Yeah,
I'm gonna look up the lyrics.
Yeah, let's look up a line. I think there's a. I swear there's a line where,
because like, okay, I also wasn't the biggest fan of Yes and I really wanted to like it.
Ooh. Oh, hold on. Disclaimer.
What?
This is a very unpopular opinion of ours. We're on the same page.
Mm-hmm. Because I mean, I wanted to like it. I just that song I didn't vibe with, but I do like a lot of other Ariana songs.
Yes, but yes, and I'm not.
I just didn't vibe with that one. I don't know.
I didn't vibe with it either. That one.
I was excited that there was a single too. It wasn't my favorite.
I felt like one of the other songs could have been a better single, but yeah, I wasn't a fan of Yes and. I am Ariana stan. I like to think of myself as one. But Yes and was not the vibe for me. Did not pass the vibe check, and not gonna grow on me ever. I don't think. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you guys like it.
I'm sorry.
But get some taste. Just kidding. The lyrics. You see it.
Yeah, there's nothing
like crazy that would be him, but it's like, obviously we know who you're with or what we're with at the time. But maybe she wasn't talking about him, because there was in another song called Eternal Sunshine, I think that's where she kind of mentions that she was being cheated on. So maybe this, because we don't know when artists create their songs. True. Like, it's not like, oh, this happened and they wrote a song right after. So it could have been about her I don't know if they're legally divorced yet, but her husband,
It's
ex-husband.
what people are speculating that it's about him.
This one?
The song where she's saying she was cheated on?
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming it was because she's stating like how another girl's in my bed and something like that. Oh, now she's laying with you. So it's like, there was speculation. Obviously, all speculation. Nothing has been confirmed. So it could be about her ex-husband, Dalton Gomez. So there's that too. But obviously, we're just more people were assuming that it was about, what's his name? Ethan Slater.
Yeah.
That song was about him. Which I'll put a picture up. I'm just kidding. No, that's bullying, MJ. That's literally like.
Why is it bullying?
Because I'm trying to say that he's not my type. He's just not my type. Is the thing. So that's why I was like, oh.
I understand. Okay.
I'm sure he's nice though. But is he nice? He left his baby. That's not laughing matter. That's serious.
Oh, baby.
Not me about to get canceled before I even come up.
Make it to the top.
I'm about to just stay
ever make it up there. Okay, do you think? Have you seen that picture of them? And is it just a bad picture of them caught by the paparazzi where their pupils are all big and they're all pale and looking like really like thin? Do you think they look weird now, or was that just a bad picture?
Disneyland?
I don't know. It's like they're walking out of a car.
I don't know. It's probably just a bad picture.
Because people speculate that they're, I mean, who knows? Nobody knows them and they haven't made any statements. Or like, I don't know.
Yeah, there's no
potentially
confirmation.
Like being unhealthy together.
I don't know. That's true. We never know.
Do you know what I'm talking about, that picture?
I
think she maybe is just blonde and we're not used to her being like so blonde.
I think it's the tone of blonde.
Her out.
It's the tone. It needs to be like warmer.
I know, because I'm so used to her in the red.
Yeah, she just needs like warmth.
Yeah.
Well, she had like blonde ends before, but they were like golden honey.
Yeah, that's
honey
true.
blonde. It's just the tone. It's just all blurring. That was something in relation to cheating.
Do you think
scandals.
Okay.
How do you feel about them?
Do you think that even though all of this scandalous stuff happened, do you think that really mattered? Like, people say she's like, I mean, she's not canceled. What is canceled anyways? But do you think what like the drama and everything is redeemable for her? I think it is. I think that her fans stand her really hard, and that
they can never make me hate you.
It's a little they can never make me hate you. Just a little bump on the road.
They could never make me hate you, even though what you were doing was untasteful or wasn't tasteful. I don't know. It's a Nicki Minaj lyric.
They could never make me hate you.
Yeah, I mean, look, remember when she like spat at the donuts or whatever?
Yeah, I forgot about that when she licked the donut.
And it was like, Ariana, you're like, rude.
She's just a girl, you know?
Yeah. I think for her, no. It's not going to be. There obviously are those like those people. Oh, I have to talk about this because I hate this double standard. I'm going to reference another TikTok. Sorry.
Okay.
Can't find it. Won't be able to find it. Anyway, the girl was talking. This girl stitched another girl's video. But the original video was the girl saying, you know what? After this basically the whole scandal with Ariana cheating, allegedly, she's like, I just can't support her, blah, blah, blah. So then another girl stitches that video, and she's like, basically saying how she hates how there's this double standard. Like, we don't say that when we listen to, like, I listen to Future, she said. She's like, he's a cheating bastard, but I never say, you know what? I'm going to stop listening to Future. I'm going to stop listening to this guy, this male artist, this male artist, because
you always view the woman as the home wrecker.
Yes.
Even if it's the man who had the home, it's like, well, wasn't it your job to also hold the home together too?
Which brings the question of, is like, why do we always put like more of the blame on women? Do you think?
I don't know. Is it easier to hate a woman?
Is it?
It might be. It might be through society's standards. It's like, because the men will, well, it's like maybe like guys will blame the woman because it's like, well, I don't want to be held responsible. So then it's like, okay, we can agree on that.
Yeah.
And then the woman also, like, say, like, in a partnership, the woman also wants to blame the other woman because it's like, well, that's my husband or partner or whatever. And it's like, I'm sick beside him. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I think obviously there's more deep-rooted issues because society does just have higher expectations on women. Which I believe those are the expectations that men have created. So onto ourselves. That they created them, I feel, and then as a society, even the women have like, okay, yeah, that's what you're more responsible.
Yeah.
You're more to blame. You should have known better.
It's true.
Obviously, he's a man. Boys will be boys.
Yeah, it's equally
boys will be boys.
It's equally each other's fault, right? Because they're each 50% of whatever is happening.
Mm-hmm. Is it 50-50?
I mean, I would unless like one of them was like assaulted in some way.
Okay, you're right. It is.
I would assume that they both made that decision.
Yes, equally it's 50-50. Like morally, it is.
Yes,
but I'm not condoning cheating. But at the same time, if let's say in the situation, female male relationship, there's a female having an affair with the male. I'm not saying that it's less of the other third party's fault, but baby, you're the one in the relationship.
It's true.
I'm not committed to your partner. You are, or allegedly.
Yeah, that's true. It's like there were more obligations on their end.
So we should be blaming the guy in this scenario. They're both to blame, but who's the one in the relationship? I feel like is more to blame.
That's true.
But we never do. It's always like, oh, you home wrecker. Home wrecker, you. You ruined my family.
Yeah.
Baby,
when it's
your
like
husband ruined your family.
If it wasn't her, it was probably going to be someone else. You know,
Yeah.
if your partner is even the type to go ahead and home wreck.
It makes me
But
really
yeah, you always
sad.
do call the woman the home wrecker.
It makes me sad. Why?
It is sad.
Why are we like that? Why are you guys like that? You guys need to stop being like that. You need to be more fair. But back to the question, will this cancel her? No. It's not going to end her career. Look, she's thriving. She's probably about to get album of the year with this one, baby.
Not that it's like a light subject, because it's sad that obviously the family was broken up.
Yes.
I mean, but also, like I just said, it's like, well, would he have done it anyways if there was another opportunity?
For sure.
You know what I mean? Because it's like,
if you were going to cheat or whatever, you were going to cheat regardless of who.
That's true.
It just so happens that's a big name artist that's going to get a lot of attention.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hate that we always put the blame on women more. I understand, and I've been guilty of it. And I think it's because I personally hold women to a higher standard, which I will always, but I understand that in regards to infidelity, it's not that simple.
But what do you think of her alleged past of her? People would speculate that she goes after, or she has at least like you could call it a track record of guys who are in committed relationships that she pursues. Do you think those are all coincidental, or is that something that you think that might be enticing to her? Like, do you think she thinks that is like a fun challenge, or is it all just coincidentally like she just, well, in the lyrics it said, didn't expect this to happen, for that one song that you said you liked. Usually I'm so unproblematic is what the lyrics say. Do you
but
think
her
that
track
they were
record is kind of showing that she has been problematic. Like when you started saying that story, I don't know if you are familiar with the whole like Naya, R.I.P. Naya Rivera and Big Sean in her book.
Right.
There's like a line in her book
that she found
and she's
Ari
like,
at the house
on the couch, and she's like, I won't say her name, but her name rhymes with whatever. It obviously was Ariana Grande. And obviously at the time she was dating Big Sean.
They were dating.
I think they were engaged, yeah.
They were not broken up. They were together.
No, because she's saying in her line
and she
in
was
her book,
shook
she's
to
like,
discover her at the house.
on the couch. Obviously, I don't know their relationship, but they were just friendly because obviously.
Sure.
I think they did end up dating after that anyways.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I remember they dated. Yes.
Love them, side note. I love anyone that Big Sean is with. Okay, side topic. But I don't know, because obviously I like to believe in the good in people. And like, I hope that's not her. I don't think that that's her.
Like motive.
Like,
do you think she genuinely just gets caught up in relationships where there like happens to be, it's not a single person? Like like the person isn't single, but that's not by like, I just was attracted to this person and it wasn't meant to happen that way. Kind of thing.
I mean, I would like to think so. I don't think obviously there are people that do that. And they get a kick out of it.
I didn't realize, and nobody ever talks about this until like just now, from what I understand, and correct me if I'm wrong, that Mac Miller was with his high school sweetheart when they met and started like dating, and that girl basically lost Mac Miller to Ariana. Did you know that? Or have you heard of that?
I don't know that, but I'm sure there are videos that people have made about her track record.
Sure.
No, I was not aware of that.
It's just weird. I don't know.
I mean,
maybe she is genuinely, and it's like, I don't know.
I get like sometimes
I don't know her, so it's hard to say.
It's hard to say. It's like, and I'm generally speaking now because I'm separate from Ariana, but it's like you can't. Who you build relationships with, like, you can't really say, like, obviously I'm assuming that most people aren't planning in their head and plotting to steal your man or your partner. I am speaking more generally, but it's like I can understand how in certain situations, like, you might build a connection with someone and it's like, oh, but did you have to cheat? No, I don't condone cheating.
Sure,
I do not. Let me put that out there. I do not condone cheating.
Sure.
But I can see how you might build a relationship with someone. You're like, wait, I like you, but I'm with so and so right now.
Yeah.
Then, the right thing to do is break up with them and then get with me or whoever. Not with me.
And then you can go with me and it's totally fine.
No, but the rule is break up with your partner first.
Yeah. No.
It could be you could break up with your partner and then 5 minutes later.
It's true. It's greedy of you to have both.
Yeah, I'm saying break up with me. Like, Amy, let's break up.
Oh my gosh.
And I walk out the door and I go do whatever.
And you find another co-host.
That's fine because guess what? I broke up with you.
Yeah.
It's black and white sometimes. Just break up with the person first and then do what you want to do at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Cheating is not nice.
It's not. It's ugly. It rarely ever ends well. If ever.
It never does. If you're a cheater, click out of this video.
Oh my gosh.
Just kidding. Stay. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Actually, while you guys are here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel before I forget. Because you halfway listeners, I caught you red-handed.
Oh
don't click out of the video.
Yeah, we have a tracker.
Yeah.
And when you guys exit before 5 minutes, it's a list of names.
No, YouTube actually says who clicks out when and where. You know they have that on Canvas?
On Canvas?
Yes. Sorry, this is a side topic. But when you're watching, like, sometimes if a video will post, a teacher will post a video.
Oh,
and then when you leave a comment, it'll tell the teacher, it'll show where you left the comment. So it's like, I would always try to post at the end.
Yes.
It looks like I watched the whole thing.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry about that. But yeah.
And if your professors are watching,
we're watching.
She's watching the whole entire video.
Yeah. So, yeah, if you guys watch the whole entire video, at the end, comment about how you watched the whole entire video, because that's a test. You guys can't see, but I'm kicking my feet. But yes, don't cheat, break up, and then do what you have to do.
Okay, that sounds good.
It's not too hard, right? What you have in the notes, do they look weird now?
Oh, yeah, because do they?
Who looks weird?
I said it already.
Oh, them?
Ariana and Slater, do they look weird now? They look kind of weird. Maybe it was a bad picture. Maybe it was Photoshop.
Yeah.
I don't know. But they look a little sunken.
They're looking a little washed out.
But maybe, nobody's allowed to, like, see them anymore because everybody's mad at them. Can't see the light of day. So, like,
people are not mad at Ariana anymore. I don't think they even care about Ethan Slater. I didn't even know who that man was.
Did you? Okay, no, I didn't. But I'm also not into, like, the Broadway stuff.
Yeah, me neither.
But, like, love that. So he was SpongeBob, and so people were referring to him as SpongeBob, and then it was, like, Tom Kenny, the guy who voices SpongeBob on the cartoon. His wife was like, guys, it's not us. Like, we're good. Like, babe, nobody ever thought it was Tom Kenny.
Keep me out of this drama. Yeah, please respect our privacy.
I just thought that was funny.
It was funny because when they were calling him SpongeBob, I don't condone bullying either. Bullying and cheating I do not condone. But I thought they were calling him SpongeBob because he was the voice of SpongeBob.
No, he played SpongeBob. But, like, what a perfect casting. He does give SpongeBob.
Yeah. I feel like he could do that voice really good. I'm sure there's a video on the internet where he actually is.
He looks like SpongeBob.
Like, that was. Yeah.
So I know you didn't, because I asked, watch the documentary about Nickelodeon.
Yeah, Quiet on Set.
All Quiet on the Set.
Oh, Quiet on.
All Quiet on Set or something like that. Okay. Or maybe it is Quiet on Set. She was featured. She didn't do an interview, but a few of her, like, scenes from Victorious. Well, actually, they were, like, shorts that were, like, online, I think.
Like behind the scenes stuff?
Not behind the scenes, but they were, like, little skits, like, either it played at the end of the video or, like, on the website. Not necessarily, like, in the episode. But they were very suggestive videos of her, for example, trying to juice a potato and, like, trying to squeeze it into her mouth, and it looks
Should we put
suggestive.
a trigger warning before this? Oh, like maybe on the side. I don't know. I was just thinking about I'll put it on I'll put something.
Okay. But it was just interesting to, because, like, I remember those scenes. Did you ever watch that show? Oh my
Unfortunately, not. I told you I wasn't
with
really
her iconic
a Nick
red
girl.
hair.
I had, like, seen snippets of here and there, but I couldn't tell you any plot line.
Yeah. I don't know. It was just interesting to also remember that she was a Nickelodeon child star. Mm-hmm. Because she did, like, gain her own kind of, like, footing, like, all by herself too. She's probably, like, the most popular, like, the one who went on to do more entertainment things. I don't know, it's just interesting, and I'm like, I wish she was on that and she gave, like, her perspective.
Yeah, but legal teams saying Ariana, no.
It's true.
It's not part of her brand.
Although,
I don't think
I do think she was. Did you ever read or listen to the Jeanette McCurdy book either?
I've heard some snippets from it.
From her perspective in the book, it sound like what?
Do you want to kind of, like, briefly explain what we're kind of talking about?
Okay, well, I did a bad job explaining, but if you didn't or haven't heard about it yet, the documentary, I think it's on Max. That's where I watched it on. It's on another streaming service as well. It's about, like, some of the child stars from Nickelodeon who worked with the producer Dan Schneider, who it is alleged that they were mistreated on set. Some experienced like other kinds of abuse as well, allegedly. So it kind of recounts, I guess, the mishandling of child or minor actors, and how they were put into inappropriate situations, or what was it? There was a lot of them claimed that they broke a lot of child labor laws as well, and that they were just, like, rude to them on the set, to name a few minor things. And then what was I saying?
But it's basically it's one Dan Schneider.
Dan Schneider is, like, the main producer. He
wasn't Drake. I know Drake. I saw some snippets about, like, Drake Bell. He was talking about someone else. It was somebody who worked on the set. I think the name was Brian Peck.
Yes, I don't remember his role. But he worked on the set as well, though. And I do think he was. I actually don't remember the ruling of the court case.
There was a case against him?
Yes, because Drake was able to get an admission. Oh, well, I don't want to spoil it, but, like, everybody knows the tea, I feel, for the most part anyways. But they were able to get an admission of guilt over the phone. Like, he did admit to some of the abuse allegations, not knowing he was being recorded. And it was a very surprising, like, what they allegedly go through. And there were a lot of, like, famous names, like, in the case that helped defend. They helped defend. Was it Brian Peck? I guess it was. In the case against Drake. A lot of, like, famous names, or, like, people who have worked with him in the past, who in the documentary say they now rescind those letters, like, aiding him in the case. I don't remember what happened, really, but...
Yeah, I've seen snippets of the documentary. I do need to watch it in full. It's just sad. It makes me sad.
It is sad. It is really sad. But I was going to say... in Jeanette McCurdy's book, it did sound like Ariana was a favorite, and she was allowed to basically, like, do more stuff with her career.
Yeah, like they let her.
They let her.
I think I saw something or heard. There was a snippet where she was talking about how, like, she wouldn't even be on set, and then she'd be like, there'd be like episodes where
it would be like Ariana was allowed to go and miss filming days to further her music
and they would fix
but Jeanette would not be,
and somehow they would fix it in the they would
that she was not there for the episode and,
like, some silly thing that she was
like she's stuck in a box, that's why she's not there,
literally so dumb
and
so unfair.
But yeah, the child stars, you know, we don't know what they go through.
Child labor is weird in general.
Child labor is weird because,
like, just because you're not working, just because you're not in the restaurant or something cooking, like, it's weird.
But yeah, it was an interesting documentary. Highly recommend if you haven't seen it. It's a little morbid.
I will. I do want to watch it. I just know it's heavy, so I have to like emotionally, mentally prepare. But I will. I will be watching it. Yeah,
they're minors. Yeah, getting abused at work. It's sad.
People sometimes are terrible people.
Period. Yeah.
I'm a poet.
Rupi Kaur.
Yeah.
People are sometimes terrible people.
Are sometimes terrible people. Rupi Kaur. I like that girl now.
Yeah, me too.
What else? Hold on, I think.
I also wonder if, like, Disney,
I'm sure
if they went through, like, similar things. I think it's just, like, outwardly, like, ridiculous, like, all of the innuendos in all of the Dan Schneider shows. Like, there are lots of, like, hey, that feels inappropriate, and it's on a children's.
I'll watch what I say about Disney because for future brand deals or whatever, I'll watch what I say. But maybe there is, and I don't know, maybe they have just more connects, power, money, resources to cover things up. The entertainment industry in general is, it's known for its...
It's true. I mean, I understand it's like they're trying to make money, and then in all industries, I'm sure.
Yes.
Some people get stepped on along the way. Just sad that it's child labor.
Yes.
Those are the laborers being mistreated.
Yes. Yeah. And a lot of inappropriate behavior. I will say on that stuff, though, I'm glad. Obviously, I'm not glad that any of that stuff happened and that those people experienced that, but I'm glad that they're able to, even though it's like years later, I'm glad that they're able to voice and like
they were able to
tell their story, because it's super important.
In the past, they were not.
It's super important to be able to spread awareness, because it's happening. I'm sure it's happening right now. So, if anything,
it doesn't look so bleak for the people.
Yeah,
like maybe people know now they can like
speak up
and their voice does matter.
And not be afraid.
Yeah.
So that's. I'll say on that before I start crying.
I will say it's so problematic. the child labor and everything. But God, I loved those shows when I was younger.
A Nick girl, what was your like?
I loved iCarly. I really liked iCarly. I loved Drake and Josh.
I did like Drake and Josh. I did watch Drake and Josh more than it was the newer shows I kind of didn't get into.
Did you ever watch The Amanda Show?
Yes.
Loved The Amanda Show. I really liked Amanda Bynes.
I can't remember any of the things, but I remember watching it, and I remember enjoying it.
I liked
Amanda.
She's so cute.
We love you, Amanda.
I know. She's going to be a nail tech.
Yes.
Have you seen that on
I've
TikTok?
I've seen.
Would love to
Every
be
time she
serviced by
pops
that
up on my
queen.
TikTok, I watch.
I know.
I
She
listen to
seems
her.
really sweet.
She does.
That girl.
So your favorites?
My faves?
I think Drake and Josh was really good.
Drake and Josh was fire.
Obviously
that fire,
the
fire,
Amanda
fire. The Amanda Show. Gotta love an iCarly moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is that all your favorites?
When
I wasn't too big on Nickelodeon, so.
I mean, I liked both.
Yeah.
I was a Disney girly as well.
I was a Disney girly through and through. And I would sometimes dabble in on Nickelodeon.
I was a big TV child.
Mm-hmm. What else were we gonna do?
I know. I wasn't really allowed to.
We didn't do activity. Yeah. We didn't have activities.
So I watched a lot of TV.
Extracurricular? No, baby.
Oh my gosh.
What?
What?
This is like side topic. Mm-hmm. Well, not it was into. It's related to like watching like Nickelodeon and Disney. Growing up, like we didn't have cable, like at least when I was younger, so I'd like have to wait until like Saturday morning when they would play like the Disney stuff.
That's right.
And then eventually we got cable. But I would say, do you remember the channel number for like Disney and
49,
like
50,
Nickelodeon?
and 51.
What did you have, DirecTV?
I don't know, but
51 was Disney. So I think that was Comcast.
50 Nickelodeon and 49 Cartoon Network. Those three, I'd just be like up, up, down, down.
And I was like 51. 51 Disney.
51.
51. I think 50 was like Disney XD or something. I don't remember.
50 I thought was Nick, and then 49 Cartoon Network, but maybe you had a different network than me. I never had Disney XD. I was never in the know about those extra shows.
I would be like, what's on here? And then I'm like, okay, I'm not there. I wasn't a Disney XD girl.
I didn't watch because I did not have this channel. What was this on? Like Teen Nick? I never was able to watch Degrassi.
I think that was Nick.
I was never able to watch it.
You know, I wasn't a Nickelodeon channel, but Nick at Night.
Oh, hell yeah, George Lopez.
Oh, I'm there, baby.
Nick at Night.
Nick at Night. I was like,
so what did you watch?
That was my time. What was on Nick at Night? George Lopez.
George Lopez was that fire.
Was Nanny on Nick at Night?
The Nanny, yes, I think it was.
I love the Nanny. I know that's when people turned the TV off, but that's when I was like, that was me.
Funny.
George Lopez and like the Nanny. That's what I was watching instead of iCarly.
So good though. I love George Lopez. That episode where Carmen like sets up the camera in her room and she's
oh
like
my god,
e-girl, like the first e-girl.
God, Carmen annoyed the shit out
I
of
want
me.
to do that.
I didn't like. She would always be.
She was annoying, but like she was also kind of that girl to me sometimes.
Yeah, she was that.
And then she's all naughty and she has like her
ran.
boyfriend
Honestly,
and
she
stuff.
ran so. Oh no, she walked so Maddie before I could run.
Shut up!
Literally,
Shut up! That's so real. So real.
She was the original like
I love
baddie.
Her. And the grandma,
her
Benny.
boyfriend. Oh yeah, I had a crush on her boyfriend, but yeah, Benny.
Oh yes, the boyfriend. Yeah. Dude, Benny.
That's the only Benny I like. Besides, because I don't fuck with Benny Blanco.
Oh my gosh,
that's another episode. We'll get into that. Yeah, I remember. I forget Carmen's boyfriend's name, but I was like, oh my god, he's so cute.
Yes. I remember liking the boyfriend. God, I can't picture him, but I
can't picture him, but I remember he was fine. He was tall. Yeah. Was he a football player?
I don't know.
I liked him though. Loved him.
So funny.
Me, like 8 years old, I'm like, I'm gonna date him.
The George Lopez show is so good.
Why was it so good?
For no reason.
Do they have that anywhere where I can watch it? I feel like that's something I should watch.
It's gotta be somewhere. God, it was
so good.
God, it was good.
They make shows like that anymore.
It's true. There's probably some stuff on there that probably shouldn't have been said.
Yeah,
or
for
done
sure.
Either, but
there's clips are like
they don't make it like they used to anymore.
It can join.
So funny. Thank you guys for watching episode 9.
We have some fun things coming to you guys shortly. We'll be trying a few new types of videos that are not podcast related.
Pod, yeah.
We will be posting them on the same channel, at least initially, and then if you guys want it somewhere
if you like pop off or whatever, you guys
we'll
need it on another channel, then we can do that.
Yeah, we're really excited to film just to give you guys and also us variety, but we also want to film these other types of videos. But we're excited, so hopefully you guys stay tuned for that. We will still be dropping podcast episodes every Monday, so don't worry about losing those. They'll still be going strong and on our scheduled routine, but we will soon be having some fun stuff for you guys. More fun stuff. Not that this is not fun.
Even more fun
even
stuff.
more, yeah. Even more fun. So we'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share.
Send it to a friend.
The whole shebang. Thumbs up.
guys.
Thumbs up. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.